Well, Doug, an estimated 3,400 thoroughbreds are going to make their way onto this track over the next 6 weeks, and it's the overwhelming responsibility of one woman to keep them all straight.
$2 on Grandpa Len, number 5 to win.
But how does the bettor really know the horse she thinks is Grandpa Len is actually Grandpa Len? Because after all, remove the saddle and one brown horse looks an awful lot like another brown horse. Well, the horse inspector is the people's protector from fraud, and her name is Janet Reid.
Dr. Gilman, who was the creator of the program that we have in place now, had a woman that was going out on maternity leave. She never came back and I never left.
That was 32 years ago, and Reid's worked as a horse inspector ever since. In the paddock before each race, it's Reid's responsibility to confirm the identity of each horse.
Bring a copy of what's called a foal certificate or a registration certificate. It's a birth certificate or a passport. Tells us what the horse is supposed to look like.
Of course, it would be a whole lot easier if the horse could just tell us who he is. Well, in a way he can, with the horse's version of fingerprints.
And we also photograph their night eyes, which are callus growths that are on the inside of the legs that are like fingerprints. They don't change.
But is all of this really necessary? Well, yeah.
One was a champion and one was a bad maiden. And they ran the champion as the bad maiden. And their names were Cinzano and Lebone. And he ran Lebone as Cinzano. The horse wins for fun in a maiden race, and they cash a big bet.
This is a picture of Dr. Mark Gerard, a very respected veterinarian who switched 2 horses at Belmont in 1977, then cashed a winning ticket for more than 80 grand.
And he wound up doing time, and it was a big, big scandal back then. And ever since then, we've had very, very stringent, very, very tight security on identifying horses.
But stopping cheats isn't the chief reason Reid's been in the paddock for more than 30 years.
Out with the jocks up, I'll check the one more time. Social end of it, absolutely. And really seeing some beautiful horses. Up here, yeah, it's a treat for us to really see some high quality, high caliber horses every day.
And I asked Janet if she's ever had to flush out a cheater, and she said no, but it's not uncommon that horses are accidentally mixed up by the time they get to the paddock, and every time she's been able to sort it out. Live in Saratoga, Kelly O'Donnell, CBS 6 Sports.